Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. You are watching Marley's Inspiration. I hope you're having a great day. Today we are going to talk about the passports. I'm going to put a screenshot right here so you can see the passport that I'm talking about, and it's going to have a little code on it to where whenever you go somewhere they can scan the code and make sure it's real, because there's going to be a lot of fake ones too. So I want to let you know that there is specific wording that is in the passport that you need to know about. 1, you cannot buy or sell without it. 2, you cannot leave states without it. You cannot leave the country without it. In order to fly, you have to have it. In order to go to the grocery store, you will have to have it. In order to go out in public and go to concerts and games, you will have to have it. What does that sound like to you? What does it sound like to you? It sounds like the Antichrist is getting ready to rise up. It sounds like the Antichrist is getting ready to appear to where we can see who he is. What does the Bible say about when we see the abomination of desolation? What does the Bible say? Look up. Your redemption is drawing near. We all know that the rapture will happen before the Great Tribulation. We already know this. We know. We are waiting, we are watching, we are prepared. But I want you to know this passport should really give a wake-up call to the entire body of Christ. You should be paying attention. Am I saying that this passport is the mark of the beast? No. No. Because the Antichrist is the one who will cause all to receive the mark. Remember that. The Antichrist. This is paving the way for the Antichrist. This is opening the door for the Antichrist. All the bills that are in Congress right now are paving the way for the Antichrist to rise. Everything that is going on right now is paving the way for the Antichrist to rise. God had a purpose for President Trump. I'm going to say this again. God had a purpose for President Trump. And he did what he was supposed to do, but God still has more for him to do. He's not done with him. But I do want to let you know, with everything that is going on, unless God steps in and he puts President Trump back in the White House, we are heading straight for the Great Tribulation. That means we are so close to the rapture. Ask yourself, if you were to hear, you know what? I can't ask that. Because only those who are going in the rapture will be able to hear when Jesus says it's time for us to go. Not everybody is going to hear it. Only those who are going in the rapture will hear it. But if Jesus was to come back today, do you think you would go with him? Do you think the way you've been living your life, do you think you would go with him? People should be able to look at you and know that you are a Christian just by how you live, how you act, how you talk. You should be walking the walk, not just talking. Many will claim to know him. But the scariest thing that you can hear him say, "Depart from me, I never knew you." That is the scariest thing, especially when you think that you are actually okay. Make sure you have a relationship with him. Relationship is what is going to save you. You need to have a relationship with him. You need to be as close to him as you can be. We're in the days of distraction, deception. There is so much that is being hidden, that is going on, that only those who are paying attention can see. This passport is one of them. There is a bill that will bring about Christian persecution through legislation that is in Congress right now. And before you go searching for this bill, know that there are a lot of bills that they are hiding from the internet that you will not be able to find because they don't want you to see it. They don't want you to know. I'm telling you, be prepared, be ready, stay sober, stay watchful. People are calling good evil and evil good. People are literally mocking Christianity right now. People are easily offended. Did you know that's in the Bible? In the last days, people will be easily offended. What is going on? People are canceling cartoons. They're canceling books. They're canceling movies. Why? Because they're offended. Because they're easily offended. Nobody can take a joke anymore. Nobody can tell a joke anymore without it offending someone. It's the state that our nation is in right now is heartbreaking. It really is. We have someone in the White House who cannot form coherent sentences without reading it on a prompter. And even then, he's still not able to put two and two together. He still messes up his words. And I'm not making fun of him. I'm telling you, he has dementia. He has dementia. How do I know what dementia is? Because my dad had it. That's how I know. I know what the signs are. We need to pray for him because our enemies are laughing at us right now, just letting you know. And it is absolutely heartbreaking. So heartbreaking. I pray that God intervenes. I do. But if he chooses not to, if he chooses to allow us to go into the tribulation, I pray that you are ready. Because this nation is waxing more and more evil by the hour. They say that books are offensive, but what happened at the Grammys was family friendly. That was not family friendly. Did I watch the Grammys? No, I did not. Did I read an article about the Grammys? Yes, I did. The things that they call family friendly are evil. And the things that are family friendly, they call evil. It's like we have flip-flopped. It's like we are not... Sorry, my husband got my attention. It's like everything has turned. Like we have turned and we are going through a repeat of everything. And when you can watch something that is so vulgar and then turn around and say that a book is offensive, there is a huge problem. There is a heart problem in the U.S. right now. We have a heart problem. Let's see, who else said we have a heart problem? Ben Bergrom. Yep. There are many of the bigger channels that are coming out, and they are talking about how our country is in deep trouble. Deep trouble. You have no idea. No idea. Look at the Middle East. keep your eye on the Middle East. I'm going to say that. Keep your eye on the Middle East. Pray for our country. Pray for God to intervene. Because if He doesn't, we are going straight into the tribulation. And what happens before the tribulation? God takes His children off the earth. Because then it will be times unlike any we have ever seen. Because we are not called to wrath. He will remove us. The Bible specifically says that God has not called us to wrath. He says that He will remove us from the time of testing that will fall upon the whole earth. You do not want to be here during the Great Tribulation. There will be saints. There will be people who become saints during the Great Tribulation. They will be known as tribulation saints. But you don't want to be here because it's going to be so evil on this earth. It's going to be so evil. We are already seeing Sodom and Gomorrah literally around us. Everywhere I look, it is unbelievable. It is like what is going on in the spiritual realm is coming out into the natural. Now is not the time to play. Remember my dream that I had about the Band-Aid? Remember that? Remember how I told you it was lifted off my hand? And that there were people that were bragging because they were receiving a shot and they were being paid for it. They were getting free things for it. They were given privileges. Remember that dream? If you don't, all you have to do is go back in my videos. You know what? I'm just going to put it in the description. Whenever I upload this video, give me time and I will put the video in the description. And you will be able to go back and you will be able to watch that dream. People are bragging because they are getting this shot. And I'm not putting anybody down. I'm just saying, in my dream, people were bragging about receiving it. They were bragging about the money they were going to get. They were bragging about the privileges they were going to get. They were bragging about free things they were given. This world is getting more and more evil by the hour, y'all. Brothers and sisters, listen to me. The shoes. Everybody has seen the shoes. That is evil. That is witchcraft. If you look at the picture closely, which one of my subscribers pointed out because I didn't really look at the picture closely, but if you zoom in on the picture, you'll see reptilian eyes. That is pure witchcraft. You don't dabble in witchcraft. You do not. There are so many things that God told us to stay away from. And I know there are people who make mistakes. And yes, you can be forgiven. But please be careful about going anywhere near any form of witchcraft. Take this week, renew, refresh, recommit, rededicate. That's the 4 R's that I'm giving you to do this week. Go into your prayer closet. Take your family. Take your family. Hold their hands. Pray with them. And go through a time of refreshing and rededication. And let God know that no matter what, that you are on His side. Let me ask you this. If it became illegal tomorrow for you to own a Bible, would you still own one? If it became illegal tomorrow for you to be called a Christian, if Christianity became illegal And if they caught you, that you would go to jail, would you turn away from God, or would you stay and choose the life of going to jail? It's coming, folks. It's coming. Christian persecution is coming to the U.S. Remember my China dream last year? Remember where I said Christian persecution is coming? And it's not going to be a watered down persecution. It's going to be full-blown persecution. America does not know what persecution is. Nowhere close. Look at our brothers and sisters overseas. They go to jail for owning a Bible. They go to jail for meeting for church. They go to jail because they will not bow down to the government. The Antichrist system is coming. I pray you're ready. Get ready, folks. We don't know what the future holds. I love you all.